Are you a procrastinator? Do you have this pesky trait that you want to get rid of, but you don't know how? Do you know the life that you want to live? And do you know about your potential, but you're just delaying the life that you want to live? Do you consume a lot of content for years, but you never start filming your own YouTube videos? I'm here for you because I'm going to tell you today how I stopped procrastinating and started filming YouTube videos. Drink with me this red cup of truth and you will find out. Listen, we all know what we have to do to live the life of our dreams, but why don't we act on it? Because it's uncomfortable, because we are afraid of our own success, because we don't want to be seen. And we also want to be seen. Life is a paradox. I will take off the sunglasses. Now I've been cool long enough. So, how to stop procrastinating? You have to borrow a little bit of the Stoic mentality. It's about this memento mori. It means remember you will die. Sounds depressing, right? But no, it's not depressing at all. It's motivating, at least for me. I'm a medical doctor. My name is Mada. I haven't introduced myself. And I'm an actress too. And I've studied medicine and I finished it. I've studied it for 6 years and I was very good at it. But I knew that my soul wanted me to be an actress. And I've postponed it for 6 years until this thing that was at first a whisper, uh, you should be an actress, you should be an actress, didn't become really loud. And then I had to go and pursue my acting career. But why do we wait so long? Why don't we follow the whispers? I think the life would be so much easier if we just followed the whispers and if we trusted our own intuition. But it doesn't matter. It's all the past is in the past and it's all how it should be. And I'm really happy about being a doctor because I'm also a doctor now, although I don't work in a hospital, but I help my colleagues and I'm really glad about this part of life. So first thing you have to do, you have to love your procrastination because what you resist persists. So don't put resistance onto it because it's giving you your life path. And when you finally stop procrastinating and start doing the things you love, you will look at your past with love because you will know that everything you lived brought you to this fulfilling moment. So enjoy your path. It doesn't matter. You're a procrastinator. So what? I was also, maybe I'm a little bit now too, but I'm doing the actions that prove to myself that I'm not anymore. So I'm happy with it. But don't punish yourself when you're changing. And I was talking about memento mori. Remember, you will die. It's all about, look, we have, I don't believe we have one life. I think we have a lot of lives, but we have this life. And why don't we use it the way we want to? Why wouldn't we have fun and live it like juicefully? I don't know if that's a word, but why wouldn't we live this life juicy and with purpose? Um, and I always ask myself, what would my 120-year-old dying self tell to my present self? Would she be satisfied? Would she be like, why are you fucking worrying? Like, you should just live and you should pursue the things you want. And I take advice from my own self, but my older self. And people also say that you can take advice from your younger self, and remember the dreams of your younger self. I love the show. A lot of you will know it. One Piece. this anime. And it's such a moving moment when they put their feet together. Look, I have beer socks. They put their feet together, like hands together, but feet, and they remember their childhood dreams. And every one of them has their own dream. The dream is not the same for everyone. We are all different, but you should follow your own dream. And Luffy, he's the main character. And the captain, he's so supportive, and he is freeing everyone that he meets, and he's I know how to say it. He's liberating them to pursue their dreams, and they put their feet together, and every one of them says what he or she will be. What will they pursue? And it's really moving. It's like Luffy wants to be the king of pirates, Nami wants to be the navigator, and Sanji wants to be the greater chef, and things like that. So ask advice from your young self and from your old dying self. It's really useful. And they also say do it for the plot. It's a little bit similar. You want your life to be interesting. And you know what happens? We all get stuck in this planning phase. It's so annoying. Like this planning, constant planning and gathering information about how to do it, how others did it. I was like in my planning phase for going to, for pursuing my acting career. I was in the planning phase for, I don't know, 6 years maybe. And also with YouTube, I was in the planning phase for also 6 years because I'm watching YouTube videos since 2019, maybe 2018. It was first about romantic relationships, and then it proceeded to spirituality. And I'm like, I know all this stuff. It's hard to put it in words, but I could be a YouTuber. I started with Aaron Doughty when I went into spirituality. But spirituality is life. It's so weird, as Bentino Massaro says it. It's so weird to call it spirituality because it's life. That's what we're made of, what we are made of. So, and I was gathering information how to, and when I decided that now, because now I'm pregnant, so I'm not working at the moment because the baby is coming here in, I think, 2 months. So I've decided to start pursuing YouTube. And you know what happens? It's really interesting. Your resistance starts showing up as circumstances. For example, my boyfriend bought me this microphone, and it's from Temu, and it wasn't compatible with my old phone. So the circumstance of mic not being compatible was a reflection of my, how to say it, my resistance. So resistance isn't a sign that you shouldn't do it. It's just a sign that your old identity is fighting to stay alive. And then then I was deciding if I should buy a new mic or I should buy a new phone. What should I do? What should I do? Then I decided to buy a new phone because mine is really old. I really get attached to phones, to cars. I should a little bit change it because I want to be more in the flow and not so attached. But I was really attached. I also think that phones and cars and everything has a soul. So and apartments. So it's really hard for me to move on. Like I'm betraying the old phone. I don't know if you I'm sorry if you understand me, but I've decided to buy a new phone, and I go into our teleoperating shop, and what happens? First, I don't know what phone to buy. Then I decide. I come back next day, and they tell me you can't buy it for this price because the carrier of your teleoperating plan is your father. I have 37 years, but my dad pays for my phone, and I don't want it, but I appreciate it, but I say, come on, dad, please, no. But he feels like I'm his little girl. Oh, here's my cat. Do you want to see him? Binksy. Wait, I will show you my cat. This is his tail. Wait. Hi, Binksy. Where are you? I don't know where he went. Oh, here he is. Hey, Binksy. Where are you? Hey, my love. Hey, lovely. Hey. Do you want to show off your tail? Hi. Oh, I love you. I love cats, and we could learn so much from cats about being charming, independent, like living a soft life. I love to provide for my cat. I have to show him again because he's here. Hi, my love. Wait. Hi, my lovely, lovely. Hi, my lovely, dovely. Hey, love. Because cats are so. He's here now. Cats are so independent and yet so loving. Like you love to provide for them. I love cuddling him, giving him food. I love to give him everything. And I also have Willy. Willy is my other male cat, and I think we could learn how to receive from cats. And what was I saying? Yeah, my father pays for our teleoperating plan. I don't want it. I think it's really weird because I'm 37 years. But we have this dynamic where I pay for lunches, and sometimes he pays, and sometimes I give my mom money. It's like this weird dynamic where I'm like providing for them, and they are providing a little bit for me because they want me to feel like their little girl. So it's weird, I know. But this guy, this guy in the shop tells me that I can't buy the phone uh, in this price. It was a discount because we are like a decade with this teleoperator because my dad has to sign it. So I can't buy the phone. So I have to take my dad with me or get off of the family plan. But I'm like, I don't want to, I don't know. I thought my dad's going to be sad if I get off the plan. So I asked my dad to come, and then I bought the phone. I of course paid it myself, but it was a discount price. But I'm just telling you all about all of these circumstances that happen, and we sometimes we misinterpret these circumstances as I should give up. I should give up. It's hard. But no, you should go through. It's just about your resistance. It's just reflecting your resistance. The same was with our new apartment, which I bought. So you don't think that I live on my parents' expense. It's just some emotional thing being on the family plan for teleoperator. Um, the same was with it when I was really resistant to buying the new apartment because I was emotionally attached to my old apartment. All of the circumstances were like not supporting the how to say it, the buying of the new apartment, but like the bank couldn't give us the money, and like we couldn't find the perfect apartment and everything. Nothing was supportive. But when I decided my old apartment deserves somebody new, like I really decided to move out because the child is coming, and my old apartment, it's not old, it's just really small. So I decided I uh, I'm moving out with love. And that's when everything worked. My paycheck got a little bit bigger. So the bank could provide the loan. I think you call it the loan, and everything worked, and we found the perfect apartment. So I didn't give up. So this things, the circumstances are just a reflection of our own resistance. So they shouldn't discourage us. We should just ask ourselves, why am I resistant? What am I afraid of? What guilt, shame, I don't know, fear to be seen? We have like a lot of how do I say, popularly limiting beliefs about living our dream life. It's about, like, almost we feel guilty for living our dreams because a lot of the people don't live their dreams. But you don't help them if you also don't live your dreams. You help them if you live your dreams. So I hoped I no I hope I've inspired you to start the thing you want. Just start it. And also, very important thing, like, I heard it on TikTok. Listen to this. It's so, so good. It's so, so good. Listen, listen. I will try to remember it correctly. You can't think your way into acting differently. You can act your way into thinking differently. Let this be in your head and body and spirit for a while, because meditations are great. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome to meditate and to visualize and to feel your new self. It's great. But then, after the meditation, you have to do what your new self does. And my new self is making YouTube videos. So I did this. I also procrastinated with this. Like, I don't know, a couple of days, but you just have to move through because also, one thing you can use is the fear. But listen, the fear of staying the old person, the fear of never acting out on your dreams. What miserable life would that be? So you can use this fear to propel you, like the fear of not acting of your dream on your dreams should be way bigger than the fear of jumping into your new preferred reality. And yeah, I hope I inspired you, and see you next time. My name is Mada. Thank you for being here.